Welcome to Movie Time. Today we're excited to share our selection of the top 10 best action movies that will blow your mind. These movies will keep you hooked from start to finish, immersing you in nonstop thrills, intense moments, and heart-pounding scenes that won't let you look away for even a second. If you enjoy these movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your movie-loving friends. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. Hard Target 2. Hard Target 2 is a 2016 action film and sequel to the 1993 Hard Target. The story follows Baylor, played by Scott Adkins, a former MMA fighter who, after a devastating loss in the ring, finds himself on a path of self-destruction. Seeking redemption, he travels to Myanmar for a fresh start, only to become embroiled in a deadly game of survival. While in Myanmar, Baylor is approached by a wealthy man who promises him a hefty reward for participating in a fight. Desperate for money, he agrees, but soon discovers the sinister truth. Baylor finds himself in the jungle, hunted by a group of mercenaries led by a ruthless adversary. With no way to escape, he must rely on his MMA skills and instincts to survive. The film features intense hand-to-hand combat sequences, shootouts, and chase scenes. With Scott Adkins in the lead, the fight choreography is a major highlight, showcasing his athleticism and martial arts expertise. Number 9. Dominique. Dominique is an action drama thriller about a skilled Ukrainian assassin seeks refuge in South America to escape her violent past. Her attempt to rebuild her life is thwarted when the only man she cares for is savagely killed by corrupt authorities and ruthless drug cartels. Broken but determined, Dominique vows to protect the man's innocent family who took her in during her escape. To exact revenge and ensure the family's safety, she trains them to defend themselves and rise against the oppressive forces. Through intense preparation and strategic warfare, they engage in a fight for justice against the criminals who dominate their lives. As Dominique battles her personal demons and confronts the violent realities of the region, she finds herself entangled in a broader conflict, fueled by greed, betrayal, and power struggles. Number 8. The Union. The Union is a 2024 spy action thriller that throws an ordinary guy into an extraordinary world. The story follows Mike McKenna, a blue-collar construction worker living a quiet life in New Jersey, finds his world turned upside down when his high school ex-girlfriend Roxanne Hall suddenly reappears. But she's not here for a reunion. Roxanne is now a top-level CIA agent, and she needs Mike for a mission that only someone outside the system can pull off. Reluctantly and still holding on to old feelings, Mike says yes. What starts as a small favor soon spirals into a globe-trotting thrill ride packed with danger, espionage, and high-stakes conspiracies. Alongside Roxanne, he's tasked with recovering a piece of top-secret intelligence that multiple world powers are desperate to obtain. As Mike stumbles through the world of spies and secrets, his street smarts and stubborn grit just might be the key to saving the mission and staying alive. Number 7. Kill Boxon. Kill Boxon is a 2023 South Korean action crime film that follows the story of Gil Boxon, a highly skilled contract killer who works for a top-tier assassination agency. Despite her ruthless profession, Boxon is also a single mother to a teenage daughter. She is one of the best in her field, known for her ability to execute high-stakes missions with ease. However, her personal life is far more complicated. Her daughter is unaware of her mother's true profession, and Boxon struggles to maintain a semblance of normalcy at home while keeping her dangerous job a secret. The plot thickens when Boxon is assigned a mission that forces her to confront her own moral boundaries. She is tasked with eliminating a target who is connected to her past, leading to a series of events that put her and her daughter's lives at risk. Number 6. Mile 22. Major contact. Mile 22 is a 2018 spy action thriller that follows James Silva, a highly skilled but volatile operative for the CIA's paramilitary division. Silva's unit specializes in black ops missions that operate outside diplomatic boundaries. After a brutal mission in the US goes sideways, Silva and his team are stationed in Southeast Asia. There, an informant named Lee Noor A mysterious and deadly Indonesian police officer surrenders at the U.S. Embassy, claiming to possess crucial information about stolen radioactive materials. He offers the intel in exchange for asylum in the United States. However, to access the encrypted data, the Americans must extract Lee Noor from the city and get him to a military airstrip 22 miles away, while enemy forces do everything in their power to stop them. As Silva, his tactical team, and Lee Noor race through the dangerous urban terrain, they face relentless ambushes, betrayals, and waves of enemy attacks. Number 5. 999.
Around here different. You better learn fast.
Amen.
999 is a 2016 action crime thriller film that revolves around a group of criminals and corrupt police officers in Atlanta who are forced into a dangerous heist by a powerful mob. The story follows Michael, a former Special Forces operative, and his crew, which includes both ex-soldiers and crooked cops. They are blackmailed by a ruthless mob boss into completing a high-stakes robbery, one that seems nearly impossible to pull off. To ensure their success, the group devises a bold plan to exploit a police code known as 39, which means an officer is down. As the plan progresses, tensions rise, trust erodes, and personal conflicts intensify. Meanwhile, a persistent detective grows suspicious, adding pressure as the crew grapples with loyalty, betrayal, and survival. Number 4. Hardcore Henry. Hardcore Henry is a 2015 action science fiction thriller film, shot entirely from the protagonist's viewpoint, similar to first-person shooter video games. This unique perspective creates an immersive experience, making the viewer feel like they're part of the action. The story begins with Henry waking up in a laboratory with no memory of who he is. He soon discovers that he's been transformed into a half-human, half-cyborg by his wife Estelle. Before Henry can fully grasp the situation, the lab is attacked by a telekinetic warlord named Akan, who kidnaps Estelle and sets out to unleash his army of soldiers. Henry must navigate a series of chaotic events to rescue his wife, while uncovering more about his own mysterious origins. He receives guidance from a strange, seemingly immortal man named Jimmy, who appears in different forms throughout the film. Number 3. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
And blow some things up.
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is a 2021 action comedy film and a sequel to The Hitman's Bodyguard. The film picks up after the events of the first film, with Michael Bryce, played by Ryan Reynolds, struggling to move on from his career as a bodyguard. He is on a forced sabbatical, trying to find peace and avoid violence at all costs. However, his plans are quickly upended when Sonia Kincaid, the wife of notorious hitman Darius, drags him back into the fray. Sonia needs Michael's help to rescue Darius, who has been kidnapped by a powerful mobster named Papadopoulos. The trio embarks on a chaotic and dangerous journey across Europe to stop Papadopoulos from executing a deadly plot. As the unlikely team races against time, Michael must confront his fears, reconcile with his past failures, and embrace the madness around him to protect his unpredictable companions. Number 2. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a 2021 martial arts fantasy action that serves as a reboot of the Mortal Kombat film series and is based on the popular video game franchise. The story begins centuries ago when a skilled Japanese warrior named Hanzo Hasashi is brutally attacked by a deadly ice ninja called Bi-Han. His family is killed, and Hanzo himself dies in a fierce battle, but that's not the end. He's transformed into a vengeful spirit known as Scorpion. In the present day, a struggling MMA fighter named Cole Young discovers he is being hunted by a deadly assassin called Sub-Zero. A dragon-shaped birthmark on Cole's body marks him as one of Earth's chosen warriors for an ancient tournament called Mortal Kombat. With help from Jax and later Sonya Blade, Cole searches for answers and eventually reaches the temple of Raiden, protector of Earthrealm. Meanwhile, the dark sorcerer Shang Tsung sends his deadly warriors to kill Earth's champions before the tournament can officially begin. Number 1. ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
You can't run from your past.
It is a 2021 superhero film that masterfully blends martial arts fantasy and action within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The story centers around ShangChi, a young man who has built a quiet life in San Francisco, distancing himself from a mysterious and powerful past. However, when a group of skilled assassins suddenly confronts him, ShangChi is forced to face the secrets he has tried to forget and the family he left behind. As he's pulled into a world of ancient legends, hidden realms, and mystical powers, ShangChi teams up with his close friend Katie to uncover the truth about the 10 Rings, a secretive and dangerous organization linked to his father. Along the way, he must face fierce enemies, unlock his true potential, and decide what kind of hero he wants to become. Packed with stunning fight scenes, rich mythology, and emotional depth, this film offers a unique blend of grounded martial arts and epic fantasy that sets it apart in the Marvel Universe. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Feel free to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, or suggest topics you'd like to see in upcoming videos.